So into our previous video, we have seen how we can create our VNet or configure our VNet using your portal. Now here we are going to see to create this VNet and configure them by using your Azure CLI. So for creating your VNet into your CLI, very first thing what we need to do is we need to install our Azure CLI into our system. So for that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move into my browser here, and we are going to search for your Azure CLI. That is the latest version we have, that is 2.0. So here you can find install Azure CLI 2.0 and go below. You get an MSI package to install it. So here you can see it is showing you install on Windows. So here I'm going to install it on Windows with your MSI package. Just click over here. It will start downloading your CLI. Once you have downloaded it, you can install it. So already I have one of my package installed and downloaded. So I'll just move into my downloads, and you can check this is what actually I have downloaded. We can run it. We can install this Azure CLI. So it's not a big challenge generally. We just need to go for next, agree, and then you can install it. Once you have installed the CLI, you can move into your command line for using it. So there is no different interface for us. Just what we will do, we will move into CMD, right click, run it as an administrator, click on yes. Very first thing what we need to do is we need to get login into this particular portal. So for that we need to run the command az login, hit enter. Now once you give this command az login, and this will run only if you have installed your Azure CLI into your system. It is providing you a URL. Just copy this URL so that you can register your device to access this particular portal and your Azure account onto your system. So we are registering this particular device. It is asking you for the code. So this is the code. We'll just copy this code and paste it onto your browser and continue for the same. So it's asking you from which account you are logged in. So this is the account. So it won't ask me for the password as I have already logged in over here. If you are not logged in, you will be prompted for the password as well. Once you have done with it, just move here into your CLI. You can see it is logged in and showing you the complete details about your cloud. Now, what we need to do is we need to create a resource group, that is RG2, into our Azure portal. So for creating resource group, we need to start the command with your AZ. So whenever you are giving any Azure command into your CLI, you need to start it with your AZ. So AZ, and then you need to define create. What you need to create here, you need to define here, that is your group. So AZ group create, then name of your Azure group, so hyphen name. So here whatever the parameters you are using, that will contain double hyphen name, that is RG2. Location of this particular group you can use or create into your East US and hit enter. So once it is created, it will show you that this particular resource group has been created. The provision state is succeeded. So let us move into your portal and let's check whether it has been created successfully or not. I'll just move into my resource groups, and you can find this resource group 2 is created. Right? Now what I want to do is I want to create a VNet using my CLI mode in this resource group. So for that, again we'll be moving back to our CLI, and here I'm going to create a new virtual network. So for that, I'm going to give the command az network VNet Okay, we are going to create a new VNet, and I'm going to create this VNet with the name VNet2, and this VNet2 which I'm going to create will be located into my resource group name, that is RG2 we have created, right? And now we are going to define this subnet name as well. So here I'm going to define the subnet name as public. Hit enter. Once it is created, you will be able to see it into your portal as well. So let us check it's been created or not. Once it is providing you the provision status, so it has been created, and you can see the provision status is succeeded. Resource group is created into your resource is created into resource group 2. Now we will move back to our resource group, and here you can find this is the resource group available, and into resource group we have one VNet2 attached to it. So this VNet2 we have created into our resource group, and by default it will be located into your location where you have created your resource group. So it is in East US now. Now if we move into your VNet2, you can see the subnet area is completely blank as we haven't created any subnet, and this is the default subnet we have created. Now what if I want to add one more subnet? So for adding more subnet, what you can do, you can again move back to your CLI here, and I'll just clear out this screen so that you are able to see it well. I'll give the command az network vnet subnet I'm going to create. So ensure that whenever you are going to create VNet, just VNet create subnet under the VNet. So VNet subnet create hyphen name. So now I'm going to create a private subnet. We already have the public. Address prefix we are going to define. So double hyphen address hyphen prefix 64/24 into VNet, where the name of the VNet is VNet2, and hyphen resource group you need to define. So our resource group name is RG2. Hit enter. Wait a while, just we need to check the CIDR notation. Okay. So I'll use something extra over here. I'm going to create .1.0/24, and it's starting, right? And if I move to your portal, once it is done, then we will be able to see our private network as well. So you can see it is created with 10.0.1.0. It is very few seconds, or nanoseconds it generally take to update your Azure server. So this is how generally we create our VNet by using our CLI. So into our next video, we are going to see how we are going to create VNet by using our PowerShell.